Oladele. I represent Yewa North, Imekwa from Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I'm from Ogun State. Let me, Mr. Speaker, join my colleague, Honorable Atunwa, in this point of order that has raised. It's very, very unfortunate for our democracy. And why am I saying this, Mr. Speaker? We have three arms of government. And this is the National Assembly is the only arm that represents the entire people of Nigeria. And Section 4 of the Constitution is very clear on the power of the National Assembly. Beyond that, Mr. Speaker, Section 88 of the Constitution is also very clear. And even quite apart from that, we have the general principles of parliamentary democracy in terms of parliamentary sovereignty. Nigeria is the only place where our courts do not also apply public policy in decision-making. What will be the intent of that decision if you make it? Do you want to open a floodgate of litigation in cases where you allow people to take things that emanate, particularly motions, bills that emanate from the National Assembly to courts to decide, even before they become law? It is highly unconstitutional, it's uncalled for, and it is only in Nigeria, as a lawyer of 30 years, that I've seen this happening, Mr. Speaker. It is high time that we said the right thing, we set the pace to ensure that we put this country in the right path of the rule of law. Our judges are becoming tyrannical. Our judges are assuming upon themselves things that they do not have jurisdictions to do. Just like Honorable Madaki said, judges can now approbate and reprobate at the same time. Judges can now blow hot and blow cold at the same time. And that is why judicial corruption is very rampant, because people now believe that even if you go to court, if you have an election, the only thing you need to do is to get in touch with the judiciary. You can lose an election in Nigeria and use the judiciary to win the election, because judges have assumed so much powers that they do not have. And this is one of them. A situation where somebody will go to court to ask for a restraining order, asking the courts, restraining the National Assembly, a committee from conducting a public hearing. Mr. Speaker, such a decision is also very unconstitutional, null and void. I would want to urge my colleagues, Mr. Speaker, to support this very important point of order in terms of privilege, to know that the privilege of this very assembly has been breached, and something very seriously has to be done in order to correct and also protect the democracy of this country. Mr. Speaker, that is my humble submission. Thank you.